I received some shawls that some of you were waiting for, and me too, because I didn't know about them. You know, I had this shawl that I call Precious Mistake because it was a mistake. So I received them, and I had them in albinos. So this is for my followers who are interested. So I have only 3 of them. So this is it in albinos. So it's very big because, in fact, I use it not in the length sense. This is the width, but this is the length. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1.70 m. So it's 6 meters, almost 7 meters long, but you don't use it like that. You use it in the sense of the width. So like that. It's so thin. It's like a wading whale. It's very, very thin. So like that. And you use it like that and like that. It's very light. It's very special. You can imagine this on naked skin. And it's really, really like a cloud. It's really beautiful. So this is the Precious Mistake in albino. So this is it in albino. So you see the finishing. And you understood, you use it in the width sense, not in the length, because it's too long. But also, if you use it a little bit, take it a little bit on the bias, you can do what I did last time. You can cross, and you can have it like that. You see? So imagine you have a silk dress, and you can have it like that. So, or you can also do it like that. Voila. So this is in albino. So natural albino yak. Here you have it in gray beige. Like that. In gray beige, so you see the finishing. It's like this. I love it. And the same you can also do, you know, like if you want to play with that. You can have it like that. It's very thin. If you have, you know, pets, you have to take care. Or maybe with jewelry, you have to take care because it's very, very thin. So it's like a veil. It's really, you see, it's very transparent, but it's really, really beautiful. So this is this one, and this is it in brown. The brown yak. So these shades of yak, you know, these are the natural ones. So this is the brown one. So you see how it's transparent? So this is called Precious Mistake because it was a mistake. It was not what I ordered, what I designed, but I really love it. It's beyond what I would never, you know, imagine to do such a thing. So it's really, really, really beautiful. So this I have in the brown and the gray beige. I have only 2 of them, and I have 3 in the albino. Now I receive as well, because I'm going to show you again the shades of the yak woven natural. So you have the brown. This is woven. So you know they are big. They are 2.5 meters by 2 meters 70 by 170. So with all of them, you can do this style because they are really big. So this is a brown, natural, but woven. This is not knitted. The other one was knitted. So this is the woven brown. Now you have the gray beige, the woven gray beige. Like that. Same, you can also drape it, you know. Like that. And so three natural colors, and this is the albino. That is really, really amazing. The shade is so beautiful. It's like my hair, because it's albino hair, you know, it's like no pigmentation. So it's exactly the same shade. So it's blending very well. So this is the albino, this is woven. So these are the three bays, the free shade and natural shade of yak bays, 2 meters 70 by 170. After with that, I asked to do some combination. So there is, for example, the albino yak, the albino with the gray beige. So it gives a shade like, sure, less light than this, but also lighter than this. And it's really a beautiful shade. And they look a little bit silvery, light silvery. This is woven. So this is albino and gray beige. And after, I made also albino and brown. And it's really, really nice. It's like a silverish, darker than the other one. So this is albino and brown yak. Very precious. It's beautiful for men too, because you can, you know, twist many times. And you can use all of them in the width, not obliged to be in the length. Because if it's too big, for example, if you want to have a shorter scarf, you can just use it in that way. And like that, it's a shorter scarf. And you can have it like that. And it's with a coat, you can have your coat on. So it's shorter, but it's very, very warm, very nice, actually. So this is brown and albino. And this is brown yak and gray beige together. It's another kind of either brown that is lighter than the brown, but that is darker than the gray beige. But it's also very nice nuances. So these are that. And after, I have the yak that are mixed with silk. So this is very successful. It's a brown with silk. I guess it's because of the contrast with the fringes of the silk, you see. So this is brown yak with silk. This lighter is the gray beige with silk. They are all the same size. So this is the gray beige with silk. It's really, really nice. And it's irregular because it's unwoven. And this is the albino yak with silk. Amazing fabric, really, really beautiful. Also irregular because unwoven. So this is albino with silk. So you saw all the yak. Oh no, I think I have another one but this is just a prototype. I have only two. It's yak knitted and felted with little fringe all around. Let me see if I found it. Yes. This is it in brown. I had it in gray beige, so it's a little bit sheer. It looks like a laces, because you see this also hand knitted. This is knitted, and this is yak, the brown. So it's quite big as well. Not as big as the other one, because it would be too heavy. And it has little fringes all around. You see? And this is like that. It's really nice too. Very nice texture. And this can be nice for men too, because you can use it as, you know, a scarf, shorter scarf.